Good morning, everybody. It's the early show with Rick and Lola. The West Virginia Renaissance Festival. Well, it's going every weekend in June down near Lewisburg. We had some of the people associated with the West Virginia Renaissance Festival in studio with us. Here is a portion of that conversation.
All right, so I got to do this. Thee hast guests in thine own studio.
Correct, sir.
Did I say it right?
Well, you said it fairly
well. Fairly well. I didn't screw it up anyway.
No.
Tasso is with us from the West Virginia Renaissance Festival. I'm very excited about this. We've been, Lola and I have been talking about it all week. We're going on Sunday, so just book the cruise there, Tasso.
Oh, yes.
And now your name is?
Dawn Kinninger.
Dawn, welcome to the studio. Are you not going to talk to us on the radio?
I wasn't. I didn't know if you had time for two guests. So.
No, come on, pull up a chair. When you said I'm not going to talk on the radio, of course I'm going to get you to talk on the radio. That's how we do this, man.
She has a wonderful voice.
She's fantastic. The West Virginia Renaissance Festival kicks off this weekend, Saturdays and Sundays through the month of June. And this has been going on. This is not the first year, but now this is the first time we're going. Tell us what we can expect. So I'm excited.
We're calling this the fourth annual Renaissance Festival, and because, of course, like everyone, we skipped COVID year.
Right, yeah.
So we've been going on 4 years, and so we try to get the word out. Most local people, most West Virginia people have never been to a Renaissance Festival.
Myself included,
We tour around the country. Dawn and I tour around doing all the other Renaissance fairs. Every state has one or two. Some have three. The big states have multiple Renaissance festivals, and they've been going on since the 1960s outside of California. And it's like the state fair with costumes.
Yeah.
So there's food, there's music, there's fun, there's entertainment, there's games. There's all sorts of stuff to do for people of all ages. Bring the kids; they'll just love it. There's unicorn rides, there's jousting shows, mermaids in the pond.
It's going to be fantastic. Now, I will say the website is very impressive. We were, and one thing I noticed about it, you guys have so many different acts, musicians and magicians, things like that. And these can't all be local people. So a lot of people do this for a living. They go to
That's correct.
Like you guys do.
We've the two of us been traveling for 40 years around the country doing Renaissance festivals. Dawn makes leather clothing.
Yeah.
And I do the jousting shows.
And so this is something you guys do year round.
Yes.
So it's not a hobby. This is
a lifestyle. That's right.
That's fantastic.
And now we've settled down and we're traveling less, and we're focusing on our local show here in West Virginia, in Lewisburg.
Are you guys from this area?
I'm from Pittsburgh.
Okay. Dawn?
I'm from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. The cheese is good.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so now this weekend you kick off on Saturday. Again, Saturdays and Sundays. The hours, it begins at 11 in the morning?
And goes till 8 o'clock. So there's 9 hours of continuous entertainment.
All right, and now let's give the website real quickly so people can bookmark that.
wvrenfest.com.
wvrenfest.com. Now, theme weekends. This weekend is Pirate Weekend.
Pirates, right.
Yeah, my wife is really excited about that. But now each week you have a different theme. Now, the weekend of the 11th and 12th is the Celtic?
Yes.
The Celtic Fest. And then the weekend of the 24th and 25th. Oh, no, it's going to be...
Is that Beer and Barbarians?
18th and 19th.
Dawn?
Yes,
Dawn
that's
has the
Beer
schedule.
and Barbarians.
Beer and Barbarians.
Right.
All right. And let's see, would that be the weekend of the 24th and 25th is...
Bacchanalia.
Now, what is that? Good look.
Yes, nobody knows what that is, but it's a Roman celebration of
It kind of had a Caligula vibe. I'm
Right.
not going to lie to you.
The god of wine and parties.
Is that
Bacchus,
all right?
Right.
Now is this family-friendly entertainment, though?
Absolutely.
Indeed.
Yeah. The kids just love it.
All right, and some of the things going on now. The one person I saw something on the website that I was really interested in, and it was I think her name is Bad Beth. Is that one?
There are shows with adult themes.
Well, it's body, but it's not
Right.
blue, right?
Body, correct.
Body,
Not blue. Yeah, body.
That's the impression I got. This is going to be, it's not going to be dirty, but it's going to be
Correct.
kind of like
the washing well wenches just love to bring the guys up and give them a good cleaning.
And there's a nunnery show.
There's a nunnery right next to the washing well wenches.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So take me through this. Again, I'm talking to Tasso and Dawn with the West Virginia Renaissance Festival. Take us through this. You get your ticket. You go through the gate. what happens next?
Right away, when you step in, you go back in time. There's the king and queen under their pavilion, welcoming the guests, and there's a smell right away of food and fuel. So you can get the drinks right away. You can get sticky buns. You can get food. You can get
Turkey legs?
Turkey legs, of course.
All right.
The poor turkeys are running around with no legs. So you're inundated. Your senses are inundated right away as soon as you step through the gate.
All right. And now, when you mention food, now my wife and I, we want to try the meat and the turkey leg. Now, my daughter is a little more chicken nuggets, hot dogs, hamburgers, but you have that as well.
Yep, those stuff for the kids. There's pizza and stuff that they'll recognize.
Yeah.
French fries, and so they'll see you eating some of the maybe the Scotch eggs or something, and they'll want to try it.
Scotch eggs. I've never had one. Are they good?
Hard-boiled egg, surrounded with sausage and deep fried.
Are they good?
Oh my God, it's great. It's a meal. Yeah, it's.
I've never had
You
one.
can hold it in your hand. That's what makes it medieval.
Okay, now another note for people listening: should you bring cash, or is it, can you use your credit?
Most 99% of the stores have a credit card.
Okay.
The old Square thing. We have 2 ATMs going.
Oh,
all
wow.
the time. If you need more cash, no problem.
Okay, again, I'm talking to Tasso and Don. We're talking about the West Virginia Renaissance Festival. It starts this weekend. I'm so excited. Now, let's talk about this opening weekend. There's free admission for active service members, veterans, police officers, and firefighters. Yeah.
Yes, first
Okay.
responders, active veterans, and active military. Absolutely, first weekend.
Okay.
Free admission.
And admission is $18 for adults. Kids 5 to 12 are $8, and 4 and under free.
Right.
That's very reasonable. I mean,
Right.
there's very little
For 9 hours of entertainment.
Yeah, I was going to say
Yeah.
you can stay all day.
Right.
I mean,
as
it's
long as you like. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. Is there
Bring a hat.
Bring a hat. Bring some sunscreen. Is there anything that we have not mentioned that you guys want to make sure we get out there?
Think of something.
Well, we haven't really talked about the vendors.
Please.
So all our vendors are artisans who hand make what they're selling.
Okay.
It's not like a shopping mall. We don't have stuff imported that's made, in factory somewhere.
Okay.
So it's all, you can watch the glass blower. So there's lecture demos going on all
Right.
day.
All right, fantastic. And there's a lot. I mentioned the food. I will recommend, because we don't have time to talk about all the acts, all the musicians, everything, because there's so many. Is go to wvrenfest.com, correct?
Yep.
Take a look at the website. Very impressive website. Whoever designed it did a good job.
Dawn.
Did you do that?
Well, a friend of mine did, so I'm glad that
Wonderful
it's
work.
looking good.
We were driving to Charleston, and my wife was driving them. I'm like, oh, they got this. Oh, they got this. Oh, they got this. Oh, they, yeah. So it was that kind of thing. So
There's lists, that you can actually follow. And people who have been to the Renaissance fairs will recognize a lot of the vendors and the acts.
well, let me.
I
go ahead.
would like to point out that we're open until 8 o'clock. We notice that people are working in West Virginia. They have a lot of people work on weekends.
Yeah.
So if somebody has a job in the morning, there's still time to come out at 4 o'clock
Yeah,
And
plenty
and
of time.
see, and
catch all
you'll
the
get a
entertainment.
good amount
Right.
of entertainment
Right.
in while it's
Alright.
cooling off in the evening.
That is fantastic.
And
Again,
shop.
We are looking forward to this. It's going to be a lot of fun. Like I said, we're going on Sunday, and then Lowell's going again next week. So you'll see. You'll get so sick of her. You just can tell her. But let me ask you this. Now we're just about out of time. But I do want to find out. You guys, you've been doing this for 40 years.
Yes.
Why? What do you love so much about it?
Well, I'm an acting major from Carnegie Mellon up in Pittsburgh. And I was in New York, and some friends and I were in a show, a Three Musketeers show, and we were approached by the New York Renaissance Festival. Back then, in the 70s, New York was one of 6 in the country. Now there's well over 100.
Really?
And so they asked us if we could invent a jousting show on horseback. And we said, of course we can.
Yeah.
We never say no.
Right.
And we did actually have stunt experience already. I'd already done a couple of movies. My partners had plenty of horse riding experience. And so we put together the first, and today the longest running live joust stunt show. So we're the inventors of joust in America.
That is great.
The Hanlon Lee's Action Theater.
I can't wait to see it. I'm so excited.
The Hanlon Lees, by the way, let me quickly throw
Okay.
this out. The Hanlon brothers, the Hanlon Lees, they are a turn-of-the-century vaudeville act that are just incredible if you want to look them up. It's amazing the stuff that they invented on Broadway and the stuff that they did. They were English. They invented the trapeze net. They brought over the Velocipede, the first bicycle to this country.
Okay, yeah.
And they did amazing live stunt performances on Broadway, on stage. They brought horses and carriages on stage
On Broadway.
that exploded, and the pieces became tables and chairs. So, I mean, the stuff that you can't even imagine, diving through.
No CGI.
No CGI, all live every night, every day, and then when they started getting older, they built props for other large shows on Broadway and would ship them down.
Cool.
And so they invented a system for the sets that
Right.
would fold and fit in a train car and ship down to Broadway.
And this is these guys are inspired a lot of what goes on.
They inspired us.
Yeah, okay.
So we took their name, the Hanlon Lees.
Now,
Action Theater.
I do want to mention because my wife and I, and everybody knows, anybody knows us, we knows we are huge Walking Dead fans. And Lola, if you're listening right now, Tasso has actually been on The Walking Dead.
That's right. I know the director-producer, Greg Nicotero. is a
Nicotero,
friend of
yeah.
mine from,
Oh, wow.
From Tom Savini, from doing special effects and
Creep
horror
Show.
films, Creepshow, Dawn of the Dead. And so Greg said he needed a stunt with horses, and I went up with a friend of mine to do the first episode. Where Rick is pulled off and the horse is eaten.
in Atlanta when he's in the city, right? Okay,
These
yeah.
are all friends of mine, Tommy Turvey and his dad, Tommy. And,
Really? That's
and
awesome.
his sister were all zombies, and the horse rears up, and then it lays down, and then they brought in the dummy horse that we eat.
Okay.
And then
My wife just texted me, squeal. She's listening.
Frank Darabont, who was the
Yeah.
director and the inventor at the time, his assistant went to Carnegie Mellon with me, and
Really?
I had lunch with them, and he said, I have a special zombie stunt I need you to do, and I became the guy under the tank.
Okay.
When Rick is captured and he doesn't know what to do, and then
Right.
he ends up climbing into the tank.
I recently started rewatching The Walking Dead, so yeah, I remember that episode very well. Well, guys, it is awesome to meet you. I can't wait till this thing gets underway. Saturdays and Sundays throughout the month of June. Again, the website wvrenfest.org .com. And there's so much that we did not touch on today. So check out the website because it is quite comprehensive. And please go out with us and have a good time, guys. Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you very much.
It's my pleasure.